Good afternoon, Flosstube. It's Jody with Simply Stitching Ocala, and welcome back to Flosstube number 9. I apologize for I haven't done a video in 3 weeks. I've had a lot of life things happening, and also I apologize to the winners that I have not mailed out their winnings yet. I have emailed them so they are aware, but I just wanted to apologize for that. Our dog Buddy had been sick with cancer, and he deteriorated, went down really fast. Anyways, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on that. But he passed away last Monday, the 17th, and I did put a picture in the opening of him before his passing, relaxing on the back porch where he liked to be. We do have 7 acres here, so he is buried on the property, and my husband planted a dogwood tree next to where he is, and then he also put his dog tags on there. So I am trying to adjust. I work from home and he was my coworker, so it's very quiet. At this time, I don't know our dog before that we had for 15 years before Buddy, and my husband really wanted to take a break before we got Buddy, and after 2 weeks I couldn't take the quietness. So we'll see if I can this time. I know it's just an adjustment. It just takes time, and I don't mean to go on and on about it, but it's pretty big hole for me right now. And happier news, we've already had our second baby bluebirds build a nest, and this time they had 5 eggs, and so far 4 out of the 5 eggs hatched as of yesterday. I put that in there as well. My daughter and her husband, they've been trying for this house, and there's just been some issues the past few weeks, but they found out Friday morning at 9:30 that they were going to be able to close on Friday afternoon. So we helped Friday afternoon. After work, we had the baby, and then we kept him overnight so they could finish packing, and then they live in Gainesville, which is about 35-40 minutes from where we are. We went up, and my son-in-law rented the U-Haul the night before, and we got them all moved in on Saturday, so super happy for them. And also, my husband has been wanting to have bees for the last 2.5 years since we purchased this property in 2020. And it didn't work out last year. We didn't get on a list early enough for nukes that were local, and we wanted to get them somewhere local we could drive through and not do mail. And so we purchased them from a gentleman. He got 2 nukes, which basically is you get 5 frames per nuke already started, meaning the hive is already started on those frames and there's already a queen. So 5 for one nuke and 5 for another, because he purchased 2, and we have 2 boxes. So he went and got them last night, 7 o'clock at night, and came home about 8:30. It's better, I guess, to do it when it's dark. I don't know anything about the bee stuff yet. That's his thing. I did write down there this morning when I went to give the chickens, the girls, mealworm treats. And they were definitely flying around in and out, getting used to their new environment. So Smith Hill has definitely lately become more of a farm, that's for sure. Okay, so previous finishes. This is, let me use my board. This is Hello Spring by Stitching with the Housewives. And this little box was from Michael's, I think it was 2 years ago, as well as that little nest with the egg. And this one is permanently attached. And on my spring here, it goes over here. So I'm going to put it back. And then another one, this is from the part of the Trucking Along series. But I just did different sections of some of them. Anyways, this is on a stand that I use and replace stuff monthly on my hutch. And this is the June Trucking Along. And that goes up top there. But I don't think I can reach it right now. No. So I'm just going to put it behind me for now. So those are the previous finishes. I don't have any fully finished. I have like almost could be finished. So I have, well, I'll just get to that when I get to my whip. So I'm just moving in the section. But I don't have any fully finished to show you. Sorry, I feel like I'm going to be scattered today, so I apologize. Okay, so let's show haul because I do have a lot of haul from the past few weeks. So the first thing I'm going to show is my adorable project bag from Jess at Como Stitches. Love, 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 love this fabric. And of course, I have the matching thread bed in here also. So, oops, my scissors fell out. So I love that. And then I was talking with one of my friends recently, and I love Lady Dot, like pom-poms and such, but sometimes like all of that gets expensive for finishing, and sometimes I just want to have different like colors. And anyway, so we looked up stuff on Amazon, and this is a crazy amount. Now I put it in a Ziploc bag. This is a crazy amount of pom-poms. And I'm going to put the link below. And I can't remember. I think it was under $10 for all of this. Now, there are a couple colors that I took out that are super fluorescent. Like, I don't know what I would ever use these for. Sorry. It's like the light just got super bright even though it's overcast. But I'm like, these are good if I want to try like a different technique or something that I could just do like some kind of test fabric and use these, because I would never use these on an actual project. So I don't even know how many you get, but there are some really like, I have to keep using this board, sorry. Like there are some really good, like this is like a light minty teal, a really like a baby blue, a nice light pink. I mean, this whole bag, this is a nice like Christmas red. And I can't, so they're zipped, they're like zippy tied. So I don't know, I'd have to look up to see, but I feel like that's more than a yard. I don't know if it's 2 yards or a yard and a half. I don't know. I'll put the link below. But I thought, you know what? I haven't actually used it on a project yet, but I thought, you know what? For the inexpensive price for this and just also the convenience, I feel like when I go to Hobby Lobby or I go to Joann's when I want something different that I want to get in person, like they don't end up having very many colors that I want. So the other thing I also got was rickrack. And again, I do not know how much is on each rickrack. Now I will say, I want to say this is like a lot, like 3 yards, like 1, 2, no, it's probably more than that. Okay, sorry, I should have done this ahead of time. 3, 4, it might be like 5 yards each. Okay. So I will say it's like a little bit stiff, a little bit kind of like crunchy feeling, I would say. I don't know if that's an accurate, like here's an orange, I'm trying to just show you. And they come like, they just have it wrapped around to keep it together. Again, I put it in a Ziploc bag. It was just like in a plastic sealed compressed bag, but I feel like if I just ironed it, I mean, it has like the regular rickrack, like, you know, graininess to it, or like that little wave. So I haven't used it yet because I haven't finished anything, but I do want to finish a pillow something into a pillow soon after seeing Jessica at Sweet Water Stitcher, after seeing her with her new cotton stuffing instead of polyfill. I so want to try that. And my friend Felicia's store, Floss and Blocks, is going to be getting that in the next week or two. So I'm excited because I want to try that. So I'll let you know, I'll report back on what I think when I actually use it. But other than it being a little stiff, which let's face it, once you actually like sew it on to the item, I mean, I'm not usually touching my projects. Like, I just look at them afar and admire them. So I don't think it will be that bad. Just, again, for like something that's a more cost efficient item. So, and I will make sure I put that link below. And, okay, and I don't even remember what the name of this store is. Is it in here? Let me see. So there was a store that was closing. And let me see if the name of it's on here. Oh, Cross Stitch Haven. And I think it's in Oklahoma where Holly is. So Holly was the one that that told some of us about it. And it was kind of, I went on there and they were doing like 80% off, like all their stuff or whatever. And I went on there and I added so much stuff, like so much stuff. And then it said they'd send you an invoice later. Well, I didn't get an invoice for like 2.5 weeks. And then when I got the invoice, it was hardly anything. So I was like, and they didn't even tell me what of the items I ordered I was getting, which is fine. So I will just go through really quick. I just got a couple of flosses that they had. I mean, I ordered a ton, but this is all I got. I got that. I got this cute little large cross stitch pad. I got this Stitch Set H of the Lori Holt cards because I thought those were adorable. I'm going to try to stitch some Halloween this year since I don't have Halloween. So I got this cute waxing moon pattern. You see that? This one is called Shepherd Sampler, an adaptation by Brenda Gervais. This one is super cute. Again, I don't know what I'm doing in all these because I have so many right now, but I just thought that that was super cute. Sorry I didn't take it out of the packaging, but super cute. Another one. This one actually comes with the floss and the bee buttons. Who are the bee buttons by? I don't know if it says on here. It just says exclusive bee buttons. Anyways, Waxing Moon. This is a Slice of Summer kit. I don't know if you can see those bee buttons. So those come with it. So I thought that was super cute for summer. And then I've seen many of people that have done this. I look at it and, you know, I do small projects. So looking at this is super overwhelming. So it may be something where I might just do some of the squares, the smaller ones for little pillows for dough bowls. Not even sure what that size in the middle is, but that house looks like a lot. But this is Lori Holt's Autumn Love. And I've looked at it many times and put in the cart and I never purchased it. So I may just do some of those little blocks as pillows. So that was my haul from that store, which is now closed, which is, again, Cross Stitch Haven. So there was a lot of other stuff, not that I needed, but there was a lot of those stuff that I did not get. Okay, then I also got, I don't think I showed this on the last video. I don't think it had come yet. So Color and Cotton will put on their website once in a while, they'll put grab bags of just random colors for inexpensive. So I think I got 1, 2, 3, I think I got 6. Yeah, so I got 6 grab bags. So I'll just show you like all the good colors. I got that one. And I got that one. And so they're colors from like all of their different colorways. Obviously, like these would be from the brighter. And some are primitive, some are all colors. But I was like, woohoo! expanding the stash. And then I did get this in 20 count. This was their March waterfall. It's like a really pretty, like, it's like aqua baby blue. I don't know. It's really, really pretty. I haven't stitched on 20 count, so we'll see. And then I did also get 16 count Renaissance, but I already started a project. I'll show you on that when I get to it. So that was from the grab bag sale. And then I am in 3 of their clubs, but as of today, and the reason why I went in 3 is because I was like, whenever I could get something, I would just get one. So I was in the 3 skeins for all colors, which this was April. 3 skeins for all colors. And then I was in the 5 skeins for primitive. And then 3 skeins for bright. But as of today, I'm super excited to say that I am now in the 10 club, monthly club for all colors. So I canceled these because I was able to get in that, which that's what I've been wanting, is a 10 all color. So I'm excited to see what the May color will be. Another thing that I ordered is just more of when I make my floss catchers or when I make a quilt, I do these labels that I get from Ever Emblem, and she's great. Like, these are iron on, but I also stitch them even after I iron them on. She does, Jess from Como Stitches, I'll show you, she does like satin tags like that. Those are from Ever Emblem. She does a variety, super fast shipping, and she was having a great Easter sale where she kind of did like an Easter egg hunt. And I can't think what her name is now. I know I'm going to say it wrong. Wednesday's Child Stitching. Oh, I feel bad. I can't think what your name is right now on Instagram, but she reached out to me and gave me the code that she found for 50% off. So super appreciate that. And I ordered a bunch of those. Now I did mention, so my friend Felicia has started, she has a website called flossandblocks.com, and I'll make sure I put it below. And she also has an Etsy store, and she's continually adding new items all the time. So it's going to be cross stitch patterns, fabric for quilting, smaller fabric bundles for finishing, different notions, and other finishing items. So she's just going to be adding a different variety of things. So I'll just show you. And these items may not be in her store right now yet. But like I said, she's going to be adding a ton of different stuff, and you're going to see me. I'm going to share about it. That's who's going to be getting that cotton stuffing that Jessica talked about. That's going to be on her website in the next 2 weeks. So excited about that. So I just got, I don't know, because I am a sucker for notepads, got 2 of these cute notepads. And I feel like I already have one of these unstitchers, but I feel like half the time I can't find mine. So I got another one. And I got these cute packs of Lori Holt buttons. They're like a different variety of sizes and colors. And this one is called Barn Door. So you can see it's different sizing and different red colors. I got this one. It's called Meadow. So again, different greens in different sizes. So cute. And then I got, I feel like pretty soon I'm going to be starting some patriotic stitching. So I got Primrose Cottage Summer House. And that could also go for Mrs. Jones Stitching a House Stitch Along. And then I got Halloween Kisses. Again, I don't have any Halloween, so I need to probably, I should probably start stitching Halloween now, because I don't have any, so that I can have a display to put up for my grandbaby. Not that he'll probably know at 18 months, but still. And then I also got This Is Halloween, which is like a Subway art. And I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do that, or I might just take sections to make small ones. So that again was from Floss and Blocks. Again, I'm going to put her information below. And let me see, was there anything else? No, there's not anything else. Okay, so let's move on to whips. So I don't know if I have done any more. I haven't done it recently, but it could have been in the last 3 weeks since I did a video. But this is the Americana Red by Octoberhouse Firber Arts, and I'm using Ladybug thread, and it's on 16 count Atomic Ranch. So that's where I am on that, but I have not worked on it recently, so I'm not sure if there's any progress since last time I videoed. That's that. Okay, so Bee in My Bonnet, Stitch Card P, which is the sewing one. I have these folded. These are done on Fabric Flare Gray Curved Tile, which is a new fabric that Fat Quarter Shop got in. Sorry, I'm trying to just see if I can get them all on here and hold them all. Okay, so I have finished all of them, and when we were on vacation for a few days 2 weeks ago, I was stitching some of them in the car. So I used all the called for DMC colors that were the floss pack that Fat Quarter Shop sold. And my plan is, I purchased, this is in the unfinished wood section of Hobby Lobby. And it was obviously, it was unfinished. I can't obviously hold this up, but it's this. And I painted it a very like light bluish gray and then a very pale green. And my plan is, I think I'm going to use this fabric to put these on here. And then this will hang in my craft room. That plan could change. That's the plan I have as of right now, that's what I'm going to do with it. So hopefully I'll get that done this week, and I'll definitely have it done to share with you before I record again next. Okay, next whip. That would be PC High Rules, which we are on the 2nd month of that. After being on the Stitch Your Stash 2023 Zoom last week, which had the lovely Primrose girls, Katie and Emily on, somehow there was a discussion about Q-snaps. And I have always used my Q-snap like this with the fabric on top, and then it snapped on the sides like this. But people were talking about using it the opposite way, like this, with it inside, because then you can go longer with your thread. So I don't know. I just started. It is definitely a little bit different, but this is the part of the 2nd section in month 2. Not sure if I'll get the whole thing done before April ends or not, just because I haven't, with stuff going on, I haven't really stitched as much lately. But I really love this one, and you can still join in at any time. The group again is PC Hive Rules. There's a Facebook group, and then you can just also use PC Hive Rules or Stitch All the Bees. And Denise, who is hosting that, also does giveaways every month. So you can post your progress under, she'll do a picture and, you know, show your finished progress for the month. And then she's doing giveaways on that Stitch Along also. Okay, then the Stitcher's Garden by Tiny Modernist that myself and Linda, Stitchy Linda on Instagram are hosting. That started on May 10th. I have an Instagram post, and I was supposed to draw a random winner last Monday, and again, because of my dog stuff, that hasn't happened. Hopefully I will do that either today or tomorrow. So I do apologize again for that. I will just show you again. I'll make sure I put my colors again below. I'm using 16 count grandma's stuffing, and most of the colors are all changed. and I made it brighter because it's going to go in my stitching room with my aqua walls. So that is the progress I have so far on my Stitcher's Garden. So I need to get going on that. Linda already finished hers because she just did like a middle section, which she had the perfect frame for it already. So yeah, so she's already done. You can still also, Mrs. Jones Stitches did a floss conversion with Emily from Primrose for the Stitcher's Garden by Tiny Modernist, and I'll make sure I put that link below. You can go to Primrose Cottage Stitches on Etsy and you can still purchase their floss packs. So you can join in with it anytime, but their floss choices are great also. Then I had a new start, even though I have these stitch alongs that I should be working on, but squirrel. I think I just felt like I wanted to do something new, and I was watching Chantel 141 Design Company. I was watching her Flosstube, which if you haven't watched her latest Flosstube, oh my gosh, her editing, her video skills, like all of it. It's amazing, Chantel. So great. Loved it. And she was showing that she was doing the, let me see where the pattern is. She was doing, sorry, I should have had this out. So she was doing Hands-On Design Season 2, A Year of Celebrations. And I already had this pattern, and I had seen Kimberly at Fat Quarter Shop talk about her floss conversion and stuff, but I don't know, it didn't get me. But then after watching Chantel and her showing it, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to order that floss pack. So the floss pack does come with a lot of Tropical Paradise because it's, Kimberly provides you with the entire piece if you were to outline the borders around each, like you're doing it as one piece, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it separately to change out. And so I started, and that's what I used, that 16 count Renaissance. So it's just a tiny start. I just started it yesterday. So this is May, and it's just a tiny start so far. I don't think that's focusing good because it's gotten darker here, but it's going to be raining again. And then it comes with, let me see what I can show you. I can't show you that. Hold on, let me see what I can show you. Sorry, that's somebody coming the driveway. I don't think I can show you. Anyways, just know that it comes with, okay, I'll just take this off. So I cut the piece for May. So it basically comes with a booklet that shows each month the symbols and what the original were and what they weren't. So I made a copy of that so I could cut it out and like actually put it on the chart. So that's why I can't show you, but here's the little cutout piece. So it does show you what the original color was versus what Kimberly's color is. So I think I'm really gonna like that. And I already went ahead and I had this piece from Chantel from before, and it's called the Unfinished Paddle with the eyelet back pocket backer. So this is what I plan. I painted it again. It's like a gray blue, the backer, and then this is like a light gray, and see it has a pocket so you can stick like some little flower doodads coming out of there. And I will probably keep this on the hutch somewhere and just switch it out monthly with the different designs. So May is only a week away, so we'll see if I get May done. Oh, here it is. I did have it, sorry. So this is what it comes like. I'll just show you really quick. So this is Kimberly's, and it comes like this. I'll just show you. So you have every month for just that month. So super excited about that. And then also, I forgot, I did get this haul. There's one other thing. So Mrs. Jones Stitches, starting May 8th, another stitch along. It's Raindrop Kisses by Primrose Cottage Stitches. It's so cute, and it's not a large, it's the stitch count is 48 by 78. So I stitch on 16 count. So that's going to be a 3 by 4 7/8. So it shouldn't be, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, there's 9 colors, but since a lot of it again is words, I feel like it should go pretty quickly. But so she's hosting that starting May 8th. I know she is going to do, I think she's going to do some type of giveaway with that also. But if you want to join in, grab that pattern from Primrose Cottage and then use the hashtag PCS Raindrop Kisses. So I'm going to do that. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to keep the same colors or if I'm going to pull some different colors. So probably, well, definitely by the next time I do this video, because I will have started, hopefully, that I'll be able to share what colors that I'm doing. Okay, so on my last video, my table is a mess now, sorry. This laundry basket had all my haul in it. Okay, so the last video, let me say about the winners. So the first giveaway, which, by the way, the majority of you do not seem to like to convert flosses, and that's fine. Like some people are good with it, and some people, and that's why if you like how it looks, then just stitch it how it is. For me, it's just a lot of times the colors may not go in my house overall, so I just feel like I need to change the colors. Not always, but to go with it. So, all right, the first, sorry, that's my driveway alarm. The first giveaway is a bee floss catcher for me, and there's a tag on there. That's an Ever emblem also, with the I Would Rather Be Stitching pattern. And the winner of that is going to be Kathy Carlisle 4570. So Kathy, KATHY CARLISLE 4570. And if you look in the description box below, you'll see my email. So if you can reach out and let me know that you won the floss catcher and pattern. And then the second winner, sorry, can't reach, is the pattern by Primrose. Thank you ladies again for all your sweet donations for giveaways. That's going to be at SAIDAEBEE 8516. I think it's Sadie B 8516, but I wanted to spell it just in case. So again, contact me at the email below, and hopefully I can get those out to you in a timely manner, not like the 4 last people that are still waiting. Okay, so the question this week is, because somebody asked this the other day, how many of you, like, what do you worry about how neat your back is? I mean, I know I've watched people, or like Kimberly on Fat Quarter, like their back, sometimes you can't even tell that it's back versus the front. And I guess most of the time I just don't worry about it as long as it's nothing that I can see through. Mine is always finished on the back, so I don't worry about it. So I'm just curious, how many of you like worry that the back needs to be just as neat as the front? Okay, and for giveaways, again, generously donated by the wonderful ladies at Primrose. Okay, so giveaway number 1. So just let me know, answer that question, and then let me know if you'd like 1, 2, or both 1 and 2. Okay, the first one is going to be the pattern Spring Seasonal Sampling Spring. And with that, you also get one of Primrose Cottage new notepads. And the little faded saying says, "My soul is fed with needle and thread," Primrose Cottage, and also one of their cute pens. So, oops. That's the back. So that is giveaway number 1. And then giveaway number 2 is going to be hot cocoa and Christmas cheer. Those of you getting ready for Christmas in July stitching, oh my gosh, it's not going to be that far away. And also this wonderful finishing bundle from them as well. Let's see if you can see the colors. Great reds, greens, polka dots. Super cute. So that's going to be giveaway number 2. So again, just put down below if you answer the question, do you worry about your back being just as neat as your front? And if you are interested in 1, 2, or both 1 and 2. So I appreciate you coming back after such a long break of 3 weeks, but sometimes life is just a little much and we need a break and time to just refocus on things. If you're new, I appreciate you joining me. I promise I'm normally more upbeat than this, but I appreciate you guys spending time with me, and I hope you have a great week and get lots of stitching done. Thanks so much, y'all. Have a good day. Bye.